This first one, I want to start off with somebody who's very new to the scene, young boy for real. I found out about this young man through the testing lab. So shout out to testing lab, man. He pulled up and he was rapping like a grown ass man. At the time he was 15. I think he just turned 16. And I knew who he was. So I knew, genetically he better have had the skills that we expected him to have, granted on who his family is. But we talking about my man DayDaDon. He dropped When I Grow Up. This is 7 tracks long, about 17 minutes. What you think, good sister?
I actually liked it. For someone who's so young, I feel like his music has like a very nostalgic, old soul but jiggy kind of feel. Dear Diary was where I kind of like my ears went up and I'm like, oh, okay, I like this. Like just the whole vibe is just very mature for his age. You know what I mean? The beat on What's the Word gave me like jazzy drill. When the drill first came in, when the drill first came in, I'm like, he's doing what the other dudes do. But then when it dropped, I said, oh, whoa, hold on.
Yeah.
So I really liked that. It was real fresh and real different. He's very young. That's the thing that I'm just like, 16. I literally asked you earlier. I'm like, are you sure he's 16?
He's 16.
For 16, he's rapping like
a grown man.
Yeah. So I commend him for that. There's always room to grow. There's plenty of room for him to grow at that age. And I think if he's rapping at this level now, he's going to be a monster real soon.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I like this a lot, man. Just because, 16 is that age where you, like, if you really want to do this rap shit for real, like, I think about, like, the youngins who was around when I was rapping. Like, I remember Deion Chase was, like, 15, 16.
Yeah.
Rapping his face off just like he's doing here. And you see Deion Chase now, he's kind of, like, in his own lane. He has, like, his own niche following. And it's polished.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not, what I like about it is that he's not doing what the rest of these young niggas is doing, like trying to be tough and hard. And
I loved that.
You know what I mean? Like, cause that's the age, right?
Yeah.
Like, like even if you ain't hard, like a lot of these niggas is gonna, try to portray that image, and they're gonna try to, lean into that. You know what I mean? But he's just telling his story. I like his storytelling ability. I like his lyricism is elite. Like, I mean, you talk about a 16-year-old man, like a boy, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, in society, he's not even viewed as a man yet. You know what I mean? Like, he can't even vote. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't even buy a pack of fucking cigarettes if he wanted to. You know what I mean? Like, this nigga, like, is just arriving.
Yeah.
And he's like peak adolescence right now. And the way he's able to express himself at this young of an age, I'm really excited to see what he's gonna do moving forward. I think this was like a very great introduction.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because as much as I loved it, it was still novice, right?
Yeah.
Like and it's no knock on him.
Yeah.
Like, it's still very fresh. You can tell that he's still trying to find himself. He's still trying to find his sound, his niche, his his footing.
Yeah.
But it also showed versatility.
Yep.
Where he can kind of do a little bit of everything. He can give you the personal shit. He can do a record like What's the Word, right?
Yeah.
And then he'll flip it to something like Dear Diary, English honors. Like, he's talking about the things that's going on in his life, right? English honors. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Only a high school nigga would say some shit like English honors. Name a song called English honors. You know what I mean? Like 02119. That's where he's from. He's from the Bury. And for the people who don't know, this is Oompa's nephew.
Yeah.
You know what I loved about it is that Oompa wasn't on it. I know 50 was like, in the group chat, like, yo, she should have gave him a feature. But I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think she's trying to teach him to figure it out on his own.
Yeah.
You know, find yourself first before you fucking with the big dogs. Like, you know what I mean? Get your own traction, get your own clout, get your own footing in this. Create your own vibe, create your own lane, create your own fan base.
Right.
And then we can reconvene, because when he's ready for that, it's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
And because they're family, like they're really family. Like that's really her nephew. Like, you know what I mean? Like that relationship. Like I seen like they did like a little mukbang, you know, video with, you know what I mean? The chemistry between them, it's family. So imagine that transitioning into music. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, me
I can't wait for that
either.
moment.
I love me some
Yeah, shout out Big
I can't wait till, you know, he grows into the artist that he is, you know, becoming, or taking steps towards becoming. I feel like he had fun with it too.
Oh yeah.
He did what he wanted.
Oh yeah.
I do like that wasn't on there either, because on topic, but using this as an example, a lot of people might not know that Nicki Minaj has a younger sister.
Yeah.
And I saw her on an interview talking about, they're like, oh, why didn't you ask your sister to like kind of put you on? And she's like, well, I just wanted to show her that I could do things on my own and not use her to kind of elevate whatever it is that I'm trying to do, so that she could, one, be proud of me, and two, I could say like I did this on my own.
Right.
Now, I'm not sure what it is that she's doing now, but this young man, I do believe that if he continues, or as he continues, he's definitely going to grow into like something crazy, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I truly believe that too. I do think he's going to, you know, flourish into like a really incredible artist, as long as he stays on top of this shit. As long as he doesn't let shit discourage him, because I understand how hard it is to be a high school student doing this. So, yo, King, keep grinding, my nigga. DayDaDon. You got anything else you want to say before we talk about the rating?
I just want to say I like that he didn't do too much after the album was over, or after the record was like the last track. There was some other music that started playing, and I was like, what the heck is this? Why did he just take a left turn? And then I'm like, yo, this is not even him.
Right. Yeah, it was another song.
It was like some related artist type. I'm like, oh, this is trash. This is whack. What did he do? And I'm like, wait, no, it's not him.
Yeah,
so
don't you put that type of evil on him.
Okay. But what I'll say to that is that the fact that I've had those sentiments after the similar artists were playing afterwards, I'm like, nah, these artists are not similar at all. He's in his own lane. And I could tell that there was a stark difference between what he did and what I heard after that.
Right.
So I appreciated that. Yeah.
Man. Yeah. Shout out DayDaDon, man. Keep doing what you're doing, young man. So for DayDaDon, when I grow up, out of 5 red cups, we gave this one 4.4 out of 5, man. Shout out DayDaDon, man. It's your first joint, 4.4, fresh off the gate.
Yeah.
And this is all around. This is the team. This is not just us speaking for it. Yeah, man. You got it.
There's no bias.
You got it. You got it, bro. You got it. You got it. Because if you suck, we would have said you suck. And we would have told Oompa too.
I wouldn't have said that. But.
Nah, I would have told him when I saw him. But nah, keep doing your thing, bro. Yes, like, for real, man. Make us proud. For real.